This is morning talk, day off. Schedule's already set. Gotta get a haircut. Blah blah blah. Because where I work, we'll just say having no hair is good. Anyways, today we're gonna talk about the debates. We're not gonna get political. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not gonna sit there and talk about what side I chose or blah 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 or what policy is better. Because let's be real. When we saw the first debates were a waste of time. After I watched, actually, I caught it in the middle. So I watched about 45 minutes of the first debate, and it was garbage. And I wish I can have that 45 minutes back to do anything else, to eat cake. I don't care. How's it going? But the first debate with the presidents was terrible. The debates with the vice presidents was actually relatively good. A lot less interruptions, which is pretty decent. And yeah. So for this final debate, I heard they were gonna have like the mics literally cut off if people were gonna interrupt. That didn't seem to happen. So, but it went very well, I thought, and they still need fact checkers, whatever. But overall, like I was highly impressed that Trump's improvement in just clarifying his like stance on certain subjects. Because in the first debate, honestly, he's more in it seemed like he was more in a attack mode, where Joe is more in a defensive mode, right? But this particular debate, they were both in attack mode and defensive mode, so it seemed like it kind of equaled out. And I'm really curious to see actually who wins, basically. In the end of the day, like regardless of who wins, my greatest concern is because all my family is in America, and all the Americans, of course. My greatest concern is you guys are okay. That I live in Japan. I am affected, but not as much. The town I live in is like in the middle of the countryside. We've had two cases of coronavirus, and I'm sure they were shipped to Tokyo. The end, right? So we literally have no cases here. I can walk outside with no mask and no one can say anything. But I cannot go into any store without a mask or any restaurant, and half the public sector is closed down and half the private sector is closed as well, just in case. So they react very quickly here in the countryside. So like one person was a teacher, right? She had the coronavirus. That was taken care of like that day. So another person, I'm not quite sure. It happened at McDonald's where I worked. Like I quit. Like and then literally a month later, McDonald's someone had the coronavirus, but instantly the government shut it down. It was just closed. Now it's up and running. They got everything going, all that stuff. But anyways, whole different subject. But the debates went very. I'd say they went very well. I watched the whole thing, and I was highly impressed by Trump and Joe alike. Honestly, um, voting, from this far away is a little harder and stuff, but it's doable. This election for me always feels kind of like it feels like the Al Gore Bush election, where it's kind of like it's gonna hang on the popular vote or hang on that one swing state of like Florida. Then you have like the Hillary Trump, where technically Hillary Clinton won the popular vote, but Trump won the electoral. So it's gonna be probably like that again, basically. But and then in the day, in my opinion, and I understand everyone else does not share my opinion, but all I care about is hopefully one we can curb the epidemic of the coronavirus so you guys can get back to work, kids can get back to school, everything they talked about. Hopefully just like fix America. I know it's going to take time regardless whoever's president, but that's what I hope. And because I want you guys to be okay, and I want to be able to travel and visit America again, because Japan's borders are closed. I can leave, but I can't come back. And if I can't come back, it might be years before I can see my family again. So I'm in Japan kind of sort of permanently. I'm not crying about it. Every single day I study as much as I can because I'm trying to make a life here for myself. But I do miss America and I love America and I want America to be great again. And regardless of whoever's president, I really hope America can do that. Definitely, I believe they can. Period. I don't care who's president. I believe America will be great again. I don't think it's going to turn into some apocalyptic. Uh, I don't know. You know what I mean, with zombies and stuff. You know, a little Walking Dead. That'd be kind of cool for about 10 minutes, but you will get tired of it. You'll be like, okay, I'm out of bullets. It's fun as a game. So, but yeah, I don't believe America's gonna fall apart so much. But yeah, the elections were great. At the same time, I wondered to myself, because the first time around it was pretty bad. Okay, this is my opinion, and so I wonder, did they set the bar so low that during this final round, even if it was like kind of good or even just okay, I'm gonna be pretty excited about it. So yeah. Anyways, that's kind of it for this morning talk. And again, like I said, I don't necessarily swing both ways. Meaning, like, I'm not a Republican, I don't think, and I'm not really a Democrat. You know, like I did a test in psychology, and it said I was a conservative Republican. There you go. So, if you want to know what I am, I guess that's what I am. But at the same time, I didn't vote for Trump, and I didn't vote for Joe either. So that's the truth. Anyways, everyone take care. If there's any topics or questions you want to ask me, and I will either answer or I will redirect you to a person who knows. Because I do know some YouTubers over in Tokyo and Osaka, so I can like literally tell them the questions and have them answer you. For example, like David Trippin or God, there's a lot of people over there. Give me a break, man, or just whatever. You know what I mean? So I can actually contact them and tell them your question, or you can go ahead and look them up if you want. There's more to just me as they call him J vlogger. I honestly don't consider myself a J vlogger. I just happen to live in Japan because do you consider Japanese people J vloggers? They are Japanese. Anyways, peace until next time.